Good evening, everyone. It is Thursday, the 27th, I think it is, of December. A little bit mixed up on the days. Christmas is now over, and we've been working today on the tractor all day, trying to assemble everything back together, or as much as we can of the tractor back together. At this stage, we want to get it back on the road, or back in the yard even, should I say. But we've had to do a little bit of disassembly there this evening. We took the radiator out of it. If you remember back about a month ago, we done the head gasket on it and all the work that was involved with that. But ever since that, we've had a little bit of a coolant leak showing up on the ground. We didn't pass much remarks of it initially. Thought it was just maybe a hose or something simple enough. So we tightened some of the hoses around it, and end it was off, double checked it, and there was little bits of coolant maybe around it. And coolant, as you know, it's not like water, it doesn't evaporate away, it'll sit there and sit there. So we just thought that there was a little bit of it dripping onto the ground. But under a little bit more investigation this evening, we noticed that it's actually coming out of the radiator. So whether there was no coolant leak on this tractor. This tractor was parked in, and it's parked in where we store the meal on a bone dry floor, and if there had to be any coolant leak on it, you would have seen it every single day, because as soon as one of the first things I do before I get into the tractor would be to check around it, and there was never any sign of any coolant. So whether the work when we done the head gasket, whether we were moving pipes or strained something that had gotten a little weak, who knows. But yeah, radiators out and going for repair in the morning. So wasn't expected to have to do that, but however, it's one of these things that can happen. Luckily enough, none of that area the tractor has been painted or is going to be painted. The likes of in around the radiator, or the likes of the diesel tank here, all in around the hydraulic pump, or none of that has been painted, because you can't see it, so there's not really any point. And if anything goes wrong, you're going to be in there knocking all that paint off anyway, or if you have to do any repairs. So no point in painting anything like that. All we painted was anything that you can see, if you know what I mean. So everything here around the engine has been painted. All the chassis here have all been painted. Front axle has been painted, and we've refobbed even the brackets that holds the skins of the mudguards. So everything has been redone. Battery boxes, you can see the steps have all been redone. All nice new galvanized bolts in the steps. Everything is coming up very, very well, and I'm very happy with everything so far. You can see as I say, like the brackets of the mudguards has been redone. There's all new galvanized bolts in it, and then the likes of the bolts where they go into the tractor, we sent them away and got those iodized, so they're a lovely golden colour, like what they would have been when they were new. Even this side here, everything is coming out very well. Wheels, very happy with how the wheels have turned out. You can see we sent away the nuts of those and got those iodized as well, so they're lovely golden colour. And the same on the wheels on the front. I'll show you this side here, so it's a little bit easier to see, but you can see, all nice and golden colour, and they come out very well. We changed around the dish on the wheels. We've put them the other way. Each wheel is out about 1.5 inches further on each side, so the overall track width of the tyres now is about 3 inches wider, and it's now at, if you look up what John Deere recommend the track width to be at, because we got that checked out, it is now at the correct track width. So they were set the other way and they were a little bit wider, or they were a little bit narrower, but it looks much better now with the wheels the way they are. The front part here, the nose cone, it is going to be repainted. We didn't repaint it yet. You can see the stickers are a little bit faded on it for the Power Synchron stickers, and it's a little bit different colour. So we'll get it repainted. It hasn't been painted in quite a while, and it's a little bit faded. So it's just one of the things that has to be done on it. What else did we do? Yeah, mudguards have been reassembled. They've been painted. We also replaced the lenses here at the back on the lights. Actually had 2 of those in stock, which I didn't think we would have. I ordered 2 replacement lights for the fertilizer spreader because they need replaced on it. They never worked properly. So I ordered these 2 halo lights off Amazon it's probably about 2 months ago, and only realised that they were exactly the same as what was on a 2850. Obviously this piece here isn't the same. It's more of a, there's not one of them there. I thought there might have been one there. It's just like a flat, a little flat piece that goes straight onto like a flat surface. So that was very handy to have that. So we have that. 2 lights replaced on that. There's also, I have 2 lights ordered for the front here. They're also halo lights. So they've been ordered, the side light and indicator light that goes on there on the front. Yeah, there's a wee bit of sticking up still to be done around that. The likes of the rubber has to be cleaned and put back on both sides, and yeah, bit of sticking up to be done around the cab as well. Cab is fairly good on it. Don't really want to start painting that, but yeah, it should, if it gets a rubber panel wipe and is polished, it should come up fairly well. It hasn't been cleaned yet, so it'll save having to do any work on the cab itself. We did refurbish in around the wheel arches and the underneath of the mudguard, so they are done. Around the back of it, we haven't done that awfully much yet. We're going to loosen all the arms off. Everything that we can take off or bolt off, we're going to take it off and paint it all individually and then reassemble it. And once it's off, we'll paint the back end part of the tractor then as well. So the reason we're not doing that yet is we want to wait till we get it back running, and we'll take it outside and we'll give it a real good hose down before we tackle the back of it. So that will still have to be done. That, and we'll also paint the black part here on the back too. So there will be a few little bits and pieces like that to be done. Yeah, so work it's continuing. Hopefully by tomorrow evening, radiator should be done by lunchtime tomorrow. So we'll be getting the radiator into the tractor by then. And then the plan is to get the bonnet on, the decals on the bonnet. We also, the air intake is painted, it has to go back to be assembled back together. And we should have all the covers and panels all in around the engine done by tomorrow evening. Also the roof has to go on as well. So there's not that much in putting the roof on. There's only a couple of bolts and the aerial that has to be fished in through it. So we should have it done by tomorrow evening as well. There's a little bit of insulation cladding that has to go on up there, which we have something that will sort that out. It's kind of just to stop the roof flexing. If you hit a bump or if you're crossing the field, stops the roof from flexing. It sits on this little bit of insulation. So yeah, hopefully get that done as well. So by tomorrow evening, I'd like to think that we should have a lot of the tractor back together. Also the skins will be on the mudguards. The skins that we got are a little bit narrow. The ones we had on it were a fraction wider. They're about 20mm narrower than what was on it. So that should suit better. The tyres are slightly wider than what was on it, but it'll stop if you're running along the timbers. The rubber part of the mudguard was always catching and was always tearing. So it should stop that from happening. That's really it. That's kind of a whole update on what is going on at the minute with it. See how we get on tomorrow. I might try and video a little bit of the work as we're doing it. And then, of course, I'll do another update video tomorrow evening with how the work is progressing and how we're getting on. But yeah, it should make a great job of it. Like, it wasn't too bad to start off with. It was a very good 2850, but this should the cosmetics of it now should be well freshened up after this. Should do a long time. So yeah, that's it. So until tomorrow. Hope you enjoyed this bit of an update video, and yeah, we'll see how we get on tomorrow. See you then.